Hi everyone, my name is Mwendie Mbugua. What's the weirdest question your child has ever asked you? Research has shown that children ask tons and tons of questions. But as a parent, you and I both know that our children are no different, and they can ask us any second, any minute, question upon question. I read an interesting fact somewhere that children, especially 4-year-old girls, can ask up to 390 questions a day. That's more than 15 questions an hour. I don't know about you, but any warm-blooded, normal human being would be driven up the wall with so many questions. And so that's what this video segment is about, where we share some of the weirdest, strangest, funniest, hardest, easiest questions our children have asked us. So I just remembered a story that my friend Alice told me about her little daughter when she was young. Her daughter is now in her 20s. But this time her daughter was about 4 or 5, and they were home one evening, and Alice was just at home pottering around doing what people do at home in the evening, and her little daughter was seated on the carpet, and she had this very furrowed expression on her face. And so Alice let her be for a while, thinking she would work through whatever it was, but the concerned look didn't go. So she eventually stopped, and she went up to her and she said, "Sweetheart, what's the problem? Is something bothering you?" And her little daughter just looked up to her and she said, "Mom, I was wondering, when you were younger, did you used to play with dinosaurs?" Oh, stabbed to the heart, shock. Poor Alice was so lost for words. But you know, that's what children do. They're so pure and they just come out with whatever it is on their mind. I remember another time when our son, he was about 3 then, and he's now 7, and it just dawned on me that he didn't grow up with a lot of the equipment and tech stuff that we grew up with. So they have no idea what a Discman is, or a Walkman, or a camcorder, or a videotape machine, or a video cassette for that matter. And so he overheard me one day talking about a radio, the actual radio piece of equipment, and he was just confused because I kept talking about radio, and he eventually turned to me and he said, "Mom, what's a radio?" And you know, I couldn't even begin to explain to him because there was nothing within our space to show him what a radio is. And you know, you've got to love children because they will come up to us with all sorts of questions. And there's nothing in life that can prepare you for parenting in that sense, finding answers to those questions. And so this is a great place for us to be able to write in the comments section, what is the weirdest or funniest or zaniest or strangest question that your child has ever asked you? Please put it down in the comment section, and even better, share with us the strange, crazy answer that you had to come up with. And let's share. I share with you, you share with me, we learn from each other, and we make this parenting journey just that much more exciting. So, children ask us all sorts of questions, but how often do we as parents ask them questions? Questions are such an awesome way where we can bond with them, get to know what's at their heart of what they're going through, whether it's at school, at home, issues that they're facing. It's just a wonderful place for us to bond as families. And so that's what we're going to be doing within each episode of this show. I'll be researching and looking for fun or serious questions that we can ask our children. And so here's your first question to ask them. If you could choose any superpower, what would it be and why? Okay, that's it. You know what to do, guys. Please like, please comment, please share, and please subscribe so that we can keep this conversation going. I'm also a children's book author, and I wrote a book for younger children about dealing with fear, and it has questions at the end of it. So if you would like to buy a copy of the book, please click on the link below. It's been real. Keep talking.